Jesus is coming back. Did I mention that? That is the message, you guys. You need to be telling your friends and family. You have to understand this is not information that we keep to ourselves. It is time. It is time. It is time. You know, you guys, in these end times, we can't expect for life to just go on as normal. We cannot expect everything to be business as usual. We are the bride of Christ. And all of the things that are unholy, all of the compromises that we make, you know the places where you compromise at your work in order to get money or in order to be entertained, all of the unholiness that we swallow on a daily basis, you have to understand that what God is doing right now in the earth is that He is gathering His bride and He is saying, it is time for you to become holy as I am holy. It is time for you to get cleaned up for the wedding feast, and that is going to happen through the Word of God. So it's going to be imperative that we have a steady diet of the Word of God. Just going to church, you know, one time a week and getting 20, 30, maybe 45 minutes of Bible teaching or preaching, that just simply isn't enough. You don't eat food once a week and say that's enough, do you? But God said, man does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes out of God's mouth. And He told us that we are to ask God not for our weekly bread, not for our semi-weekly bread, but for our daily bread. The message, remember this, the message is not the New World Order. The message is not the rise of the Antichrist. That's not the message. The message is the King is coming back, and He is coming back to rule and to reign. And if you're not ready, then you're going to find yourself fighting against Him instead of fighting in His army. You only have two choices. Jesus said, he who does not gather with me scatters. So are you gathering? Are you gathering people? Are you speaking the Word of God? Are you putting forth this message? Are you letting people know the urgency of the hour? Are you telling people why you believe what you believe? Through these Sunday morning services, we're going to begin to teach you how to have fellowship like the Acts Church. Many of you are being called out of Babylon right now, and we are going to teach you how you are to act like the Acts Church. You need to be inviting your family members and your friends over. You don't have to have a big church. You don't have to have a big meeting, but at least invite 1 or 2 or 3 people over to your house on Sunday mornings, for example, to get the Word of God. Set aside a time, okay? We've got to start acting like the church, having a steady diet of the Word of God, of fellowship and of prayer together, because it's time to get cleaned up.